This is what rained from the skies, cluster bombs, large shells containing hundreds of smaller bombs. The US dropped 260 million of these on Laos. The target was the Ho Chi Minh Trail, the supply route for communist forces in neighbouring Vietnam. It was someone else's war. Officially, Laos wasn't even involved, but its land and its people were blown to pieces.
The bombing was so widespread here in Laos that the remnants of the attacks have just become part of daily life. These are shell casings which were used to hold some of the cluster bombs. But the numbers behind this bombing campaign are still staggering. It was the equivalent of one bombing mission every 8 minutes for 9 years. One way to try and get your head around it is to think that in the time it will take you to watch this program, the people of Laos would have been bombed 4 times.
The countryside looks peaceful now, but there's still danger. Imagine what it's like to be a farmer here, ploughing and planting land that's contaminated by bombs. Up to 30% of the munitions dropped on Laos didn't detonate. That means there are up to 80 million bomblets in the soil that can explode at any time.
This is what the tiny cluster bombs look like. This one's been made safe so that I can handle it. You can see that they're only about the size of a tennis ball, but they're deadly. And the thing that's really frightening about those that haven't exploded is that when they're on the ground, they are incredibly difficult to see.